All right. So I took the right-hand drive carpet, cleaned it, shampooed it, then put it in this car. As you can see here, looks good. It's in a car that had a roll cage, so there's a hole there and a hole there, and then the same thing on this side, which kind of sucks. Um, I did the back doors. I swapped them over to the Evo 4 doors. Not that it matters. It's just these didn't have any dents or dings in them, which is nice. I haven't done the wiring harness replacement in this one yet, but I did in the other one. So that one had a cut harness, so I took the harness out of my old door and put it in there, and then put the Evo 5 door card on there. I have a freaking gray cover. You can see it. And then this one they didn't cut, so they just depinned it. So I might just depin my old door and then put the connector. I don't know. It might be quicker just to swap the harnesses out. After that, I'm on hold for doing the front doors because I got to take off the fender and the side skirt to do that, which needs me to jack up the car, which in that case I need to take the coolant out. So that's next in the step. No, sorry, that's the next step that I have to do. So just jack up the car, drain the coolant, take the radiator out, take the condenser out, and then do fender, side skirts, take out the evap box, replace the expansion valve, clean it, put that back in, then replace both front doors, swap the mirrors over because those are the power mirrors, swap the harnesses over to the front doors, and then I'm hoping to get that done before I have a bunch of friends come over to help. That way there's, all the other stuff is out of the way. Then after that, it's just swap control arms to the new ones. I have to press in new ball joints, put the end links on and the end link brackets on those control arms, bolt it all back up, replace the fuel filter, clean up some of this wiring, fix the front main harness so that I can use the AC fan, do the oil return tube, rebuild the power steering pump, which by the way, it's an Evo 4 pump. If anybody has an Evo 4 and maybe an Evo 5, I think the Evo 5 pump's the same. I have the rebuild part number for it from Gates. It shares the same pump as from like an old Chrysler Avenger or something from like the late 90s. And then do the timing belt. And then just put it back together. And then do an oil change. And then we should be good for some test hits and some test runs. And then after that, it's time to put the new oil cooler on. That's an Evo 4 one. I have an aftermarket like 19 row or something. I don't remember. It's huge. To put on and lines, fittings, all that stuff. And then put an air intake on. I got an HKS Mushroom with an aftermarket inlet of some sort. And then I have a coolant overflow that I need to put in, which is going to go somewhere over there where the evap canister was, and then a catch can. I didn't actually order a catch can. The company sent me a I ordered an overflow, just like this eBay unit. I ordered something similar to this, and they accidentally sent me a catch can, and then when I told them that they sent me the wrong thing, they told me to send it back, but they weren't going to cover the shipping, which the shipping was like as much as the part. So I was like, well, whatever, I'll just keep it. And I just bought another can for a coolant overflow. So I just got to switch the ports around and then mount it over there on that side, and that's where that'll go. And then once all that stuff's done, do a couple more test hits, drive it for a couple weeks, see how it is, and then new tires. These aren't bad, but they're like just your generic all-season tires, and they're absolute crap. So I think I'm going to step down to a 215/40 17 in a Falcon RT660 or something similar in a 200 treadwear. And then swap these tires onto my wife's Mazda. We don't drive that at all. It gets driven only during the winter, like when we need to have two cars driving, but we both work from home, so I think last year we put like 10 miles on that car, but the tires are in really rough shape. So, yep. I'll try to make actual videos. I know I said this before, but I just get carried away in the garage, and the problem is I listen to music, and of course you can't listen to music while you're doing YouTube. So I guess I could listen to royalty-free music on my radio or whatever, on my stereo, but that's kind of boring. Most royalty music is already used in most YouTube videos, so I think I'll figure out something so I can record. But maybe I'll get more time to record when I have friends over helping. I have some people coming over to give me a hand, like 2 days in the upcoming weeks to hopefully knock out more of this stuff, because I have quite a bit of work to do and it's piling up. So, yep, that's all it's done so far. And I'll get some more updates soon. Need to clean this garage up too before people come over, because there's nowhere to sit or do anything. There's just shit everywhere. So, yep. So happens with the previous owner. They left a bunch of crap in here. Like this box of shit here. All this wood in this corner is like left over. That stupid Foster's thing. Virtually everything in the rafters is from them. That table's ours. Luckily they left those shelvings, and that's the stuff that's on it is mine, but there's all this shit back here. That's from the previous owner too. Just sucks in. Like everything back behind the heater and the thing, that's all the stuff they left too. It's just annoying. I need to get more organization in here, but after that it should be good. But I'd like to get this thing on the road and start driving it, making some videos of that. It's been a long time. I drove it twice after I got it back last April. I drove it to the gas station to put gas in it, which I don't even think was a lot. Oh yeah, the car doesn't show it when it's off. And then I drove it like 30 miles from our old apartment to here. And that's it. That's all it's been driven. I'm pretty sure I've driven this thing more 10 years ago than I have now, so oh well. Let me know if you guys want to see like time lapses, or like me showing like how to take apart the doors when I do the other harness. I don't know, just like let me know what you guys want to see, because I've worked on these things so much and for so long that I just get in the zone, and then with the music playing I just do what I gotta do and then get it done. Well, like I said, I did the carpet. I completely took out the old one, cleaned the new one I got, and then replaced it. And then, mind you, the interior was pretty much put together when I started, and I did all that in like 2 hours. So I just get in the zone. So let me know what you guys want to see.